It ain't just bad bitches.
It's not like that all the time.
No, it's
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I don't have time for that. Like, how would I make money?
I have priorities.
Stay here all the time. You know?
I have things I want to accomplish.
Bro.
You know?
And I have goals and aspirations for myself, bro.
It can't be that all the time. You know, you have to be disciplined, man. I'm trying to tell you.
I'm trying to tell you.
bro.
But listen, don't
But
get
listen.
me wrong. I could rabble dabble. You feel me?
This is an active decision.
Exactly. When I'm in it, you know, I'm very active.
Man, I'm really at home making Yu-Gi-Oh decks for
That's
6 to 8
crazy.
hours or something. Like,
No one would know.
nobody will know. Like to this day, like I just can't turn it on and do it.
Look me in my eye. You think I play Yu-Gi-Oh?
Look me in my face, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's like telling somebody like you on some Dungeons and Dragons shit, bro.
Listen,
Honestly, like,
I don't know what a
What's
person
wrong
that
with
plays
Dungeons
Dungeons.
and
Are you a Dungeons and Dragons person?
No, but I know a few from that I used
What
to
do
work
they look
with.
like? Because in my mind, it's just a it's a
Describe.
blank. It's a
wait.
blank mirror right now.
Yeah.
I
He
feel
was,
like anyone could.
He.
But
You
that's
want me to
funny.
really go through the freaking description of
Make
this
a bit
man?
as general as you can make. I'm about to say do it because I'm saying I don't fit the description. Wait, what Isaiah Thomas say? He was like, I met the criteria,
Yeah,
but I wasn't
just
selected.
But I
selected.
wasn't selected.
Yeah, so it's like I definitely don't look the role, but I'll be on there.
You say you show up to the Yu-Gi-Oh tournament. They be like, buddy,
Whose bodyguard is this?
They talking about the open gym is
Right.
over there,
Over there,
bro.
buddy.
If
You're
you
in the
make
wrong
it now,
spot.
you can. You're talking
really
about. I
make
think they
it.
put you on squad, bro.
Talking about, are you for a Creed audition? Like,
Wow,
Talking about,
Creed,
hey,
really,
relax,
bro?
bro, I had. to
What do
throw
they
it
look
out.
like? Oh my god,
Bro, I could. The only person I know who do it in real life, because I be playing the little game on my PS5.
Okay.
It's entertaining. It's a $30 game, $20 game. It's fun. People who like pay money to make the decks and like go to tournaments.
Yeah.
Like I realized like how big Saginaw County actually is, and then like Saginaw is really a big city in comparison to the surrounding cities there. So it's like I have this very small perspective on what it is, but then people from the surrounding cities around there with 1,000 people or 5,000 people, they're like, oh my god, you're from Saginaw.
That's crazy.
In those towns, like the people really play that. Like they would really be like a little underground like tournament group.
Dang.
And I could describe how they look, and this
Oh.
is exactly how you would imagine.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Can I ask, why do you
That could be
think?
good.
Well, I don't want to sound. This is
say
gonna sound so
something heinous, too.
offensive.
Ooh, wee.
This is gonna sound offensive, but like I don't know. Sometimes I just sit in we haven't even done intros. First of
All right,
all,
let's keep going.
Welcome to the
Alright,
Wholesome House.
That really
Welcome.
just crossed my mind too.
But
Y'all
like,
are just looking at a window right now in the house.
why do you think that is? You know what I'm saying? Like, I would just be trying to understand just these like social phenomenons that we experience every day, and of course, like as incorrect and as inaccurate like stereotypes and generalizations can be, there's always some truth to them because
It came from somewhere.
we see it, we experience it, it comes from somewhere. So it's like, why
if
is
you're
it?
6'4", if you're 6'4" and you're underweight, I'm asking why you don't hoop. Like,
Yeah,
if you're
exactly.
a slinky guy, I'm just wondering, like, bro, come on now. And if
Come on now.
I don't know,
He's talking about look at your wingspan, bro. You dunking easy.
Do you know what you
bro.
could do?
literally,
He's talking about if I was your height, you'd start doing the moves. He's talking about, bro, he's talking about I get him, bro.
Shake and bake, boy.
He's talking about I get him every time. He's
trying to
I
dunk
swear,
on him.
bro. They cannot hold me. Oh,
Facts.
cannot get me, bro.
Or like, if I see somebody who, I don't know, is wearing a specific TV show shirt, pretty often or something like that, and then they're talking to me like about, I don't know, painting or something, I'd be like, wow, this person's probably extremely creative. Like, I'm sure that like they also probably are good at writing, and they probably read a lot. Like, it's just certain assumptions
Exactly.
that you just would get from it. And it's like there is a gigantic demographic that all does fit that, but there is also, it's a bell curve. So there's
That's
a lot
why
of people
it's
who
just
don't
so
fit it.
hard because you be like, I don't want to make assumptions, but like
You
half of
probably
the time they be
80%.
right.
Yeah. So it's just like
Crazy.
right
Talking about you are what I thought you were.
on me, and then and it's either like maybe you're not something, and you could even be trying to present as such, which is why you're unwilling to try
True.
to openly express those other aspects, or Yeah, that's probably the primary
Talking about be
reason.
capping.
Yeah, it's like, you know,
You know, you got the you talking about
Put
you
a
got the
face
Yu-Gi-Oh
on.
T. You talking about damn, you like Dark Magician? You talking about I don't even know, bro. I just like
I
the
just
shirt,
love-
bro. Like,
yeah.
come on, don't be doing no nerd.
People do that.
They start getting offended, bro. I'm like, you wore the shirt.
Literally. And there is like a group of people, bro,
Don't lump
who
me in with them.
almost like kind of view
Literally.
like they view like kind of like even like nerd culture now is like the in crowd kind of. So there be
Yeah.
hella people
Yeah.
who don't
Anime
understand
is cool
nothing.
now.
Yeah, so then they just trying to be in that bag. And I ask them like the simplest thing, like I'm like, do you know what a Super Saiyan is? And they can't explain it.
Wow.
They're like, they said,
Like-
what are you saying?
That does happen sometimes. Like if because I have like a My Hero shirt, and some people will comment on it, especially with My Hero being like a kind of popular one, but you don't necessarily have to, like there's a lot of people that know of it and can be like, oh, My Hero. And then like as we start actually getting into a conversation, I start picking up on like, okay, you don't
mean this.
That's what
You
I'm
just
saying.
running your mouth.
It's like, it's okay, bro. It's okay.
That punch Deku did, that was sweet.
That's right.
I'm like, which one?
Which one?
Which one are you talking about, bro? You talking about it's more than one?
Right.
Right.
So he do be punching.
Man, all types of smashes.
Bro.
Be Albuquerque smash.
Shout out to the Detroit,
Smash,
bro.
yeah.
That's crazy.
It was just Detroit Day
Yeah,
too.
313.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
This is a very crazy week.
Oh
for me.
wow.
I really like-
What is y'all what's
Area
it
code?
called? Yeah.
989.
Oh,
What?
that ain't
It's on the
never,
calendar.
that ain't
Whoa.
never gonna happen.
Like 248 ain't never gonna happen either. Like,
Ever.
That is never gonna
Ever,
happen.
bro.
man.
That's tough.
Yeah.
Can't believe they said if you got 313, you better keep it.
Yeah, because aren't they
That's it.
switching or like?
They
Or
ran out of
like
numbers.
it's about to be two. Yeah. about to run out
Wow.
of numbers.
They've exhausted the list.
Wow.
That's lame.
I'm
I
putting my,
should just
I'm putting
keep
my
going.
phone number on StockX.
Man.
Who won a 313 area code?
Man.
Hey, man.
Too
That's
bad.
actually crazy.
And like the rap world, you could definitely somebody gonna buy that.
Someone gonna buy that.
Look, I gotta have the image. I gotta have
Exactly. You gotta have the credibility.
Yeah, if I'm gonna flip my phone number and be like, yo, I had to work for this.
They gonna have to make a song
It's-
that's literally the phone number.
It took a lot,
Absolutely. But at that point, you ain't gotta worry about it because it's not your number no more.
That's fair.
bro. No facts.
How do we get there? Oh, whatever. we
For
were
the
talking
people who are wondering, yes, this is Z-Breeze. I am glad to be in the Wholesome house. Welcome back to our show. Everybody else feel free to introduce yourselves as well.
It's Wavy J, man, in the Wholesome house for sure. That was a crazy intro, bro. That was a crazy interlude
Had to pull it
that we
back.
just had.
They already interested now.
Mhm.
Exactly.
We got him.
You got March,
Last time on.
Troy, Jason the Sum. This will be a great
March.
episode, per usual. And yeah, we started off just a little early. It started off good. I liked it.
I feel like it's because the sun has been out a little bit more.
Oh, man.
we actually got some energy when we come in. Sometimes we gotta like warm up a little bit to actually talking and speaking again. So
I don't feel like I'm Batman anymore.
man, you know,
Bro.
it is Benjamin Lane, the soundbite surfer, and this is about to be a wonderful episode. Check out the last episode if you haven't as well. That was also a really fun episode. Shout out Sensei Woods.
Yeah.
And we also
Shout
got
out
some more
Sensei
guests
Woods.
coming in the next couple weeks. So yeah, man,
Stay tuned.
stay tuned. But yeah, what we got going today?
He made the Batman comments, and all I keep thinking is, now talk.
That man is crazy.
But yeah, I was really just thinking about how I was kind of saying to y'all before the show started. Like, y'all really got lives like outside of this friendship, like outside of like our understanding. Like, I think we touched on it, like when somebody that you know, and then somebody like be following them. It's like, how do you even know this person? Like,
yeah.
I know this person is in my life, but like,
Why are they in your life?
how did you creep into
In
this
so many words.
circle of influence? Like,
Yeah.
where did you come from? So it's like, man, it's just like now even talking about perceptions of people, just like how we were. Like, what's your perception of the next person's like life? Like, from what you know of them currently, like what is their day to day when they go home? Because we never really express what we do. We just know like maybe each other's occupation and our personality amongst each other. Like, I was on the phone with somebody and they was like, you sound totally different when you're talking to your friends. And I'm like,
Oh yeah.
yeah, like as soon as like I be on the phone, as soon as I switch to one of y'all, it's boom, night and day difference. And it's like, I
What
ain't even realize.
like okay, like but now that has been brought to your attention, like what do you think are some of the differences?
I get extremely informal really fast
On the phone or with your friends?
with my friends
Okay.
in comparison to whoever I like. If I'm like switching from my mom or just from like a female friend to male friends, it's like just anything I say, like I'm just using more of my own personal, like even like terms.
Less of a filter, probably.
Yeah. It's like y'all know what I'm. Some of the jokes I have with y'all are so inside, like nobody else don't even know that personality because that's literally almost
true.
like my personality.
That's a
with
good
y'all.
point.
No, that's what I wanted to say. We at some point did know what each of us normally would be doing.
On a day to day because
Exactly. So I think that's one thing I have thought about specifically with y'all, because I just be like, wow, now we all just work all the time.
Yeah. Like,
And I
But even that, it's like I don't know what any of you actually do at your
Right.
job, but
I just hope it's more fun than me. That's what I be
Facts.
thinking. No cap.
No, facts. I be thinking that too. But I felt like,
I think
at
I
least
know
for
what John does.
at least for a bit, like it felt like we were kind of like in a similar type working space. So at least we were kind of doing like similar type work. You know what I'm saying? Mostly like kind of computer, like or like data entry ish type stuff. But yeah, man. And it's crazy. Okay, I was talking about Kiara yesterday, but when I was in line, shout out to Pi Day yesterday. Was waiting in line. Was waiting in
I did
line
see
for
the
like
box in the
for like an
trash,
hour.
too.
Yes,
Bro.
bro. For that
dang,
pizza.
she had to work on Pi Day.
Bro, and I
Everybody worked on
I
Pi
didn't
Day.
see her
What
until
you
I got
mean?
inside. When I was outside, I didn't
We gotta
notice.
give
but when
the
I got,
context. Hold on. So Pi Day, aka 314, or the 14th day of March, it's Pi Day because of pi, like the mathematical symbol. And at Blaze Pizza, it's completely free, or is it $3?
no, it's $3.14.
Yeah, it's $3.
$3.33.
Yes,
But
bro.
Really?
Yes.
What is that, tax or something?
Yeah. It was
Literally.
like $3.33.
Wow.
333.
Yeah.
But yeah. So obviously the Blaze pizzas are crazy busy.
Oh, bro, it was packed. It was so
Man,
many people. It was people that just got up and just like left out of line, bro. I was like, we've been waiting for like 20 minutes, bro. I'm
Absolutely
locked
not.
in.
That's what I'm saying, yo.
I've been here too
They
long.
folded.
tell me this a fourth of the price,
Bro,
Okay.
literally, bro. One dude, he waved at me and just like walked to his car. I'm like, just to affirm it, bro. I was like, I feel it. I'm glad you felt like I was the one that you
Talking about
needed to.
Godspeed.
To let you know.
He talking about, hey, good luck.
So I'm headed out, man.
He talking, yeah, man. Hey, enjoy that pizza for me.
Right.
No cab, bro. But I was sitting in front or standing in line. There's a guy in front of me, and I think his daughter was just like kind of sitting down like on her iPad or something. Because you know I'd be with kids, they not trying to stand in no line for no like 2 hours, bro. They getting antsy. They like, I ain't rocking with that. But he was talking, we were just talking about a lot of stuff about like just school and all type of stuff and stuff with his friends. He was just saying, I got a lot of like friends that like, he was like, man, when I was because he went to Michigan State, he was like, man, I had a ton of friends, you know what I'm saying? When I went there, we would always be hanging out. And
This is about
you
to
know
get sad.
No, but he was saying, well,
Like, why is this all past?
Ben is
tense?
waiting for the shoe to drop.
nah, but he was
He's like,
saying,
and that's
he was
how I
just
lost,
saying, you know,
4 of my
people move, people kind of, you know what I'm saying, they do
Separate,
their
go
thing.
to-
He's like, we still get together, you know, from time to time, you know what I'm saying, but, you know.
No, I wanted to ask you. So when you first looked at him, did you think, oh, this person has an entire life, that he went to college, that he has all these friends?
He had a Michigan State mask on, bro. Like a.
That's not the answer to the question.
Well, no. So I mean, so I was already thinking like, okay, he went to like Michigan State, like
Okay.
good school type, you know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So I was like, he's probably a bit more because I was talking about OU and just like I was like, it's a much smaller, like tight knit, but I was like, with you, like you probably ran into a whole lot of people. I mean, just going to like the gym, other classes, student center stuff, you know what I'm saying? I know you probably were, you know,
Overstimulated.
on a lot. You know what I'm saying? He had a kid,
Socially,
you know,
yeah.
had a kid, he had a family, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, you know, shoot, we getting older ourselves. I'm like, this is like, you know what I'm saying? Him just saying that, I don't know. I was just thinking like, dang, we're all kind of growing. We all kind of doing our thing now. And two, like you said, like we're not in close proximity to each other. So it's not like I can just go to our room and be like, gang, bro, like what's going on? Like
What you finna do?
What y'all finna do? You know, so
Trying
it
to
did
go
make
to
me think
Vandy?
that. I was thinking though too. I was like,
Nasty
yeah,
ass Vandy.
he got a lot going on, bro. And I was like, he is waiting at this blaze with me. You know what I'm
That
saying?
man having an existential moment. Like, look at all these people in this
We
Blaze
all are
line.
Blaze.
We
Not literally.
that we're all being brought together by this $3 pizza.
That's what I'm saying, man.
It's real special, man.
This reminds me of just like that, the concept of sonder. I don't know if you guys have heard like that word in particular, but that's literally what sonder is. It's like that when you have those moments that you realize that, you know, everybody has everything going on. So I don't know if you've ever just been like in your car at a red light and you just start looking around like, all these people are going somewhere. I don't know if they're going somewhere, coming back home, or like somebody could be driving clear across the country right now to move, and they just like said bye to their dearest friends and family. And I'm just like, can this light come on? Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's just kind of crazy that, and it, you know, at any point that could also be you. Like, no one was gonna know that like you're going to this person or this place or coming from that place. And sometimes I used to have that thought a lot, probably through like high school when I first started driving, for sure. And now I just kind of have fun with it. Like, now I'll just be trying to like create stories for people every once in a while, especially given like the time of the day. Like, it's because I always find myself, especially if I'm out like super duper late and I see another car, I'm just like, why are you out on the street right now? And then I'll be like, why am I out on the street right now? I know I'm out on the street. And so then I'll be like, they could be thinking that exact same thing about me. And so then I'm like, they could be coming from a booty call right now. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. They could also be like going to the hospital right now. You know, it's just like, it could be all types of stuff that
finger cut off trying to make sushi for days.
Something crazy. Like it could be anything.
Over. That's crazy.
It could be anything.
So it might be Batman or something, bro.
It might actually be.
Might be a vigilante or something going crazy. I be thinking about like us being like supporting cast in like other people's lives all the time, bro. Or be thinking like, you know, we're like the main characters like in our lives, and like we kind of interact with people and other things, but to somebody else, we just, you know what I'm saying, just another person and like in they day to day, you know what I'm saying?
Can I be honest? I truly lately have been
main character syndrome.
No, actively trying not to be a best supporting character, if that makes sense.
What do you, in terms of, you want to be the worst supporting character, or you want to be their main character as well?
I feel like it's important for you to be the main character, and you sometimes like can't be everyone else's supporting character, and at the same time,
you trying to be a main character or something else. So like,
you gotta be you, man.
Man was about to get a promotion. He talking about, man, you almost had it, but Troy just got here. He was working hard, man. We don't know what got into him.
Started going bananas, bro.
He talking about.
This is
my story now. Imagine somebody tell you that at work,
this
bro.
This is my house.
This is me. This is my life.
Welcome to my life.
I'd be like, dude,
why'd you choose me? I don't know if I think I'm trying to, in a way.
Trying to hate this couch.
You are sinking, yeah. I'm like, this man is below the pillow.
Bro.
It's comfy.
Man, and it's man, you got some really big furniture. Like,
yeah, bro,
that's
nice.
the go-to like extent of this furniture.
Oh no, yeah. Shout out to there's a friend of my dad's, man. We had to just go pick up the furniture for real.
Man, that's lovely.
I don't know what the. Oh yeah, I was like, I think I would like to become a more involved character in people's lives a little bit.
In other people's lives.
In other people's lives.
So you've been the main character.
What do you mean? Like, I've been the main character in my own life, but I feel like, so funny enough, this topic reminded me of just the idea when Zach said, like, I don't know what they be doing on a day to day. Someone actually like literally asked me this way back in like high school or something, because I was like, you know, I was social and everything, and I was like, I had a lot of friends, and I knew I was like always around, and people would think of me because, you know, they got stories with me and blah blah blah. But I forgot who it was, but somebody one day was just like, I feel like I low-key don't actually know you like at all. Like, they're like, I know you and I sit next to you, I see you every day, and I blah blah blah, but like when you go home, I have not the slightest guess of like what your regular life is like.
Literally.
And I kind of had that moment of realization of like, I just be telling jokes around certain people, you know, like that's been my role. I'm not ever really telling stories or sharing stuff of like what I like to do or whatever. I'm just the one that wants to crack a joke and they laugh and they're like, this is why we keep him around. And so, you know, I just had, that's something that oddly enough has like kind of stuck with me, and I'm like, maybe I should actually be better at like sharing who I am and what my world looks like. And so I guess that's more so what I'm saying is like, I've been trying to find ways to really be like, not just the person that's like, oh yeah, Ben's funny and that's it. Because it's like, you know what I'm saying? Not that I feel like I need to provide any extra value, but it's just like I do have more to share. So yeah, I don't know. That's just like something I think about every once in a while.
I think it could be like a personal thing, though. You know, wanting to
Yeah.
put yourself out there more, and you know, even
I guess
if it's
a
never-
good example is
put
like my
more of
social media.
yourself
Like I do
out
so much
there.
stuff on social media right now, but my personal page, like you'd be like, you'd be like, he's creative, like he has some videos and stuff, but like other people that share just like, hey, like this is the trip that I just took, or this is the whatever. Like I don't be doing none of that. Like I just if I'm on a vacation, I'm on my vacation, and then I come back, and then some people I'll tell, some people I won't. And not that I have to share everything, of course. I'm not feeling like I need to, you know, because who am I? You know,
What?
There's plenty of people that won't care, but at the same time, it's like, why not? You know, why not share?
No, I was gonna ask, like, so I would imagine you're still doing it for yourself.
Yeah.
Outside of it being something that you are sort of giving someone else, like sharing more of yourself with somebody else, like it's more fulfilling to you than
Exactly, yeah.
than actually.
Yeah, that's why I'm not
actually
saying
doing
like,
it.
here, look, I'm like honoring you
Exactly.
with sharing the moments of my day.
Exactly, like I ain't have to do this, but you know,
Here, dang.
there you
Right.
go.
It's not that dang.
I had cereal this morning. You're
Right.
welcome.
Exactly, bro.
I
I'm like,
know
this is
you
what you
wanted
wanted. Like, oh man.
That's funny.
It is an interesting concept, though.
But shout out to you said your friend that said that, bro. Those are real, like,
Yeah.
clarifying moments. You know, when people step out.
I was
They
trying to remember who it was.
I have a strong feeling it was Sean. If it was in high school.
No, Sean?
Mm-hmm.
Like Sean? Oh, it's Sean Inglaze? Oh,
I have a strong
maybe.
feeling it was him, or maybe even Ian.
Maybe, I don't know. It might have been earlier high school before I was like real tight with all them. So I don't know.
That's interesting though.
I was going to say something, but you was saying something.
Oh no, I was done.
Saying something.
Oh, yeah. And then just to tackle onto what y'all both were saying, it's like I kind of come into every day with the perspective of like what's the best person that I could be in a lot of circumstances. So even like kind of with like friends or people, it's like depending on the perspective I look at it, it's like it's the desire to feel needed. But then, you know, it depends like how you perceive me. You can say that it's that, and, or it could also be, always wanting to be the person that I always needed. So that's why I do the things that I do on a regular basis. So that's like, you know,
Wow.
being so involved in everybody's life and feeling the need to, you know, be extremely open and bounce ideas off and perspective off constantly, because it's kind of like we're making each other better through sharing our life experiences and how we handled them.
Right.
And then now I'm just constantly just obtaining all of this knowledge about how to handle everything from all the people that I communicate with, and then I'm constantly just now relaying that and giving that.
We were making a joke earlier about My Hero, but that sounds like all for one.
All for one. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Or One for All.
One
No,
for all.
whichever the one.
Yeah, one for all.
The good one.
Okay.
You just collect
But-
their quirks, bro.
Yeah, so that's literally kind of, I guess, like the stance that I usually take on it when I meet people. It's kind of like I story tell a lot. My hands always moving. I'm always very animated. I'm gonna try to make a different voice in there. And then, pow. You feel me? Like, and then this happened. Like, you gotta really, like, you were there experiencing it with me.
To the song.
You had to be there,
Man,
That's
bro.
funny, bro.
man.
But
That's admirable as well.
Yeah.
yeah,
I would say.
And then yeah, so a lot of people kind of like they really don't know. Like if I say it like I get up at this time and read the Bible at this time and then listen to this audiobook and then read this many pages and stuff like that, people not gonna think that initially from me. They gonna be like, well, I don't know what the perception could be, but cause that's my daily routine. That's all I know. So that's just
Feel like you
the
had some
standard.
ideas.
Hey, yo.
You know, I'm completely lost with you know what I'm saying.
I do have a question that I've been wondering
Oh
recently.
man.
Yeah, go
What's up with all these body scans, bro? Like, what you doing with this information?
The mask.
What are you
shit
trying to
was
do?
dope. I ain't
That's what
gonna
I'm
lie.
saying. What you?
Oh, like how
Going.
This man is just trying to know everything.
Man.
it started. Okay, I got pre-hypertension,
Okay.
pre-high blood pressure. So when I've heard about that, and then I ended up getting my heart scanned because, you know, high blood pressure basically calcifies your heart because of the pressure from the blood banging against the vessels and stuff like that. It just hardens your heart because that's get used to the new pressure. Anyway, so when I seen the scan and then I really could see it, like when I seen one part of my heart look normal and then the other part look slightly just like thicker, I was like, y'all be saying this health stuff to us, but you're really ultrasounding me and I'm really watching you look at it and I can see a difference.
You saying this is what they should have did
with my untrained eye. Like you're really giving me perspective that with the things I'm doing is really impacting me.
I like that.
So then after that, like somebody told me like, you need to just really get in the gym, like for real. Like they said to me, cut and dry, and I appreciated that. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people are not going to say something to you like that. Usually they always making suggestions. Somebody said to me like, you need to get in the gym. You know what I'm saying? As if I was like not ever a gym goer before, like really just like pull my card. And then I was like,
for real.
Like if I care about myself, I really need to get back in the gym. Like it's no lack of knowledge, it's just a lack of discipline, really, if I'm not going. So then I just committed last March, and then I started taking it really, really serious. March. You feel me? It's March again. It's a year now. But yeah. So then when I got to like October, November, that's when I was my biggest. Like September, October, it's like I was pretty fucking like just swollen. At the time when we first did our first like video together with the my shoulders and stuff were just bigger at the time. Then I met with this trainer dude because I wanted to get a body fat scan just to see like what's my true number, because everybody be estimating numbers, they making guesses. You got a 6-pack, you're 10%. That's not how it works. It's not that easy to just eyeball. So then I know like
what be packing something somewhere else.
But
body packing company anyway.
So y'all not hearing me. He's like, oh man.
But yeah,
facts though.
Yeah, so then I got the first scan done, and then they were like, okay, well you can pay $150 for this one scan, or you can pay $600 for a 6-month trial with us to train. So then I was like, okay, well, you know, the opportunity cost 3 of the scans. The money kind of even out. It'd be fine. Like, let me do it. So then I did it. And then that was just the 3 that was included in it.
Yeah.
But I'm really just trying to see, like, okay, what's the lowest that I can get now? Because 10 is the golden standard. What does 10 really look like on Zach? Like, I've never even heard of that.
That's real.
Yeah. So then now I'm just trying to, you know
how genetics go.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get to my peak form pretty much now. So I'm really just trying to go Super Saiyan. That's why I posted Goku in the chamber. I was like, yeah. Last time I did it, somebody had referenced that moment.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, yeah, I guess that's me now. Like, I'm just trying to figure it out.
Indeed.
Yeah. But yeah, if you could just tell me what your day's like. I imagine that you're recording content and you're with your girlfriend, eat some food.
You know he has a bunny.
He got you pegged. He was like, yeah, man, I know.
Chipotle, Qdoba, Panera.
I rarely eat Chipotle and Qdoba.
Panera.
Yeah, Panera.
Okay.
On Tuesdays.
Okay.
It just depends on, because that's when I go to her class.
Oh.
See, y'all wouldn't even know none of this.
There you go.
We only go to Panera because it's close to her class. That's the only reason why we go to Panera as often.
I thought you were an avid Panera lover.
No, it's decent. It does what it needs to do, but and it's because we work. Like, we have to go somewhere with Wi-Fi and food, so we just go to Panera. Yeah, it's a much more practical decision as opposed to, oh, I just can't wait to get a baguette. You know what I'm saying? that mango yuzu lemonade maybe do something.
You be speeding your car? You be driving regular speed?
I mean, she drives when we go
that's
there.
a good question.
Generally, I usually go a good 10 over. Nothing crazy. You know, Michigan standards.
Okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm for sure to be speeding, but not speeding to where I'm going faster than everybody else.
Depends on where I'm going.
That too.
I had somebody say that low key back when I ran cross country. We were like driving. It was like on a weekend or something. We were going. What cider mill were we by? Franklin or something? We were by some cider mill. Like, we were gonna like run from like I think it was like the top of some hill or something, or from the bottom up to like wherever the cider mill was. And he was saying that he was driving at the time. He was just like, yeah, bro, Michigan standards like 5-10 over. I was like, I've never heard that. Like, you're putting me on. I was like, you're putting me on game.
Yeah.
I was young as hell. I was like, yeah, bro.
Somebody will be going 100 miles per hour. They still hit you with the Like as they passing you, they
bro.
Man, bro.
I'm like, what?
That look
like,
is
bro,
so crazy.
you're like you're going fast. Like own that.
We are going fast as
That's like
F.
it's I
Okay.
don't mind when people zoom past me if they just zooming past me in their own world.
Yeah.
Because you're making that decision. You know what you're doing. If you want to swerve and
You
blah,
grown.
blah, blah,
You
you
grown.
grown.
Yeah, you driving.
But
Put over that
don't
shit.
look at everybody around you talking about, oh my God, you're moving so slow. You're going like 30 miles over the speed limit,
I
bro.
can't go no faster,
That's
bro.
what I'm saying.
How are you
like,
going faster?
Exactly,
What the
bro.
heck?
Yeah.
I just be thinking, man, I'm not risking no ticket for you, bro. I don't even know. I'm like, I don't even know you.
Yeah,
You're sitting here
yeah.
like,
You're not paying this.
like exactly. They gonna be like, hey,
Like, it wasn't me.
Yeah, man, should have drove a little slower.
Funny enough, while we're on the
Tweaking.
topic, that's the only time where I'm an op. When somebody zooms past, because I feel like I
describe it out, bro.
bro, I be
He said, "Where are the police?
where are the feds, bro?
Where are the police?" He said, "If it was, because you'd be like, if it was
I
me,
would've been made
I
an
would've-
example, bro.
They would have got me.
It would have been
No.
on me.
No,
I be so nervous sometimes when I'm
People
driving,
blow through
like,
stop signs. I'm like, ooh, if it was me, they would have. They'd have been right there. I'd have been
where
like,
the cops at, bro?
Operoni.
Somebody get them. But yeah, that's the only time.
Oh, a lady pulled out in front of me. Like I'm driving. I forgot where I was driving to. I was driving somewhere, and this lady pulled out in front of me and like looked like she like utterly screamed at her window, like "Watch where you're going." But she pulled out in front of me, like, and I'm just sitting there like, I want to just like I can't. She can't audibly hear me, but if I could just
But I need her
scream
to
loud
feel me.
enough so she could hear me say
If
like,
I-
"You turned
Just
in
a
front of
bleep.
me." If I could find a way to get her to hear this, I would. Like I'd do anything for it. Because like
I go to war for
he
it.
talking about,
if only she could hear what was going on in my mind.
Man,
You
bro.
to feel me.
road rage is a thing, man.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But yeah, no, my day can look like all types of stuff, especially on the weekends. It could be a shoot. This past weekend was just
You was at a
very
hockey
eventful.
game, weren't you?
Yeah, I went and saw
See,
Drewski on
crazy.
Friday. I had
How was
two
that? Was he
shoots
funny?
on Saturday, and then I was at a hockey game and church on Sunday. It was funny. It was funny, but it wasn't what I expected. I thought
Hardy
it was-
didn't perform that long.
It's not really like stand up. He just does like the could have been thing, like live.
No.
Yeah.
Not that is bad. I'm
Not
just
that it's bad, but-
I'm not crazy about it.
My thing
To
is
be honest.
advertise it as such. Like
Yeah.
say
You thought you was gonna
could
hear
have
some
been
joke.
live tour.
Yeah.
He's gonna hear
Yes.
some.
Because
Exactly.
I was like, I'm here to experience Drewski and his comedic talents.
And I
And
didn't
y'all
think he
got
had.
random like he just opens it up every like stop he goes on. He opens it up
different
like
people.
the day. Yes, he opens it up
Oh,
to Detroit
bro.
artists. So I'm seeing like
Okay.
I'm singing the King of Farmington. You know the dude that made the
Clone there.
yeah, like he was up on stage. And my thing about that is it's like you can't replicate that ever.
Yeah.
So I could go to the mid show.
Yeah.
Like you're
absolutely.
now opening up the little like the opportunity for this show to be incredible, this show to be this show to be whack, this show to be good, this show to be incredible again. And I'm just like that, in my opinion, when in terms of like what I would if I ever got to a point of doing anything like worth performance or worth whatever, whether that's music or comedy or something, like I want to be able to guarantee every single person that ever buys a ticket is
The
getting
same
as
experience.
it doesn't have to be the same, but the same
very
level
best.
of yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And so I'm like, I didn't really appreciate that aspect of it, admittedly, but it was still funny. I still enjoyed it. It was still cool, and I just like seeing stuff live anyway. So it was like I'm glad it was a little switch up from a concert, as much as I do enjoy concerts. But it was cool, and also it was at the Fox. I love the Fox. Like,
That's where I saw that guy get knocked out.
oh, that was at the Fox.
Yes.
Dang, that's
He
a beautiful
struck him.
place to get smacked,
out.
to get clapped.
One had to get one said.
I need
The
to go to the Fox.
last thing he saw was the beautiful.
I was about to say all the lights and everything. He was like, man,
If
Gone.
if this is the light, I'm okay with it.
Man,
But yeah, so
that's very interesting though.
yep. Oh, and yeah, Sigma's threw a party, so I went and shot that Saturday night. It's
2000s party.
yeah, yeah, it went up. I ain't gonna lie.
I remember I had that idea. I never executed. Boo.
My day. What do y'all days be looking like?
I be at the house way too much.
Facts.
I'll be honest. But lately, though, changing that, and also with the weather getting better as well, I just now have a mission to be outside as much as possible.
Get you a skateboard or something.
Huh?
So get a skateboard or something.
Where to Sean King?
Maybe.
Like just if you have a reason to be outside, it's a lot easier, in my opinion. Like I do enjoy being outside, but I also need like something to do.
A purpose, a side quest.
Exactly, yeah. So like, yeah, I have a little parking lot. I go and skateboard or roller skate like that. I can walk to from my apartment. It's
I
pretty
definitely know I'm getting a bike
cool.
when it gets
Nice.
warm, and I'm probably just gonna hit one of the metros.
Yeah,
Just go.
it's
That'll
a
be
vibe.
fun.
It's a vibe.
Yeah.
You going BMX? You just gonna hit a backflip?
Absolutely not.
Do so crazy. Do so crazy.
He on X Games, bro.
I'm off that
Not the X
SSX,
Games,
bro.
Do you still get those videos?
What?
The X Games.
Oh yeah. Oh man, Sean hasn't sent me one in a minute, but it's always a treat when I see one.
That is so
man.
funny.
Oh my god!
But what's your day to day, John?
I'll be the same, man. A lot of times just be at the crib.
A lot
Be
of
on,
One
like,
Piece.
I was watching.
I'm
I'm about to start One Piece announcement. Yep.
Let's go.
Recorded. It's recorded.
Let's go.
So y'all gotta hold me to it. I'm
Yes.
gonna start One Piece and I'll let y'all know how far.
Bro, I was
makes
telling
me
him
happy.
before the podcast,
Disgusting.
bro. Yes, I was like, man, I should have just been on there with Troy,
Watching
bro.
on Netflix, huh?
We was
Huh?
You watching on Netflix, huh?
I haven't started it yet, so
Nah, I'm finna guess like when you gonna get into it at this point. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, no, I was saying you was tapped in with it when we first got to OU, and I remember thinking like, man, you be watching this shit every day, man. I was
like it's a responsibility.
like, dang,
Hey,
bro,
man.
like, and I was like,
Hey,
he's,
man,
and I was like,
say,
he,
man.
and I wasn't a believer. I was like, he's never gonna catch up, bro.
Not ever, bro.
But-
But then I did it.
But I was like, I was like, man, look at me, the fool.
Man,
I'm on 1,000+
but
episodes in.
The thing
I'm just
is,
not trying to look stupid at DreamCon, to be honest.
that's real.
Yeah,
And I'm very envious of you though, because I wish I was kind of watching it
for
again.
the first time.
Because I'm seeing a lot of people do that.
I think honestly,
now.
a lot of this is coming from watching Game of Thrones. I think I'm just at the point where I'm like, okay, I've been saying I've wanted to watch this and that for however many years, and it's like I have access to it. Like, let me just start doing it and see where it
I'm
goes.
on the last like 7 episodes now, so
Game of Thrones.
Ooh,
when I get done with that, I'm gonna have a lot of free time to now switch that energy to something else.
Yeah.
true. I was gonna say that I feel that I have an experience like this, but it's with music. Lately, I've been listening to a lot of Drake, which is why I've been asking, why is Scorpion the album that people hate? I like that one.
It's just like it's the most elevatory music of all of
I'm
them.
basic.
So it's
Damn.
yeah, it's just it's not that it's,
No.
it's not that it's not a good album, and it's like I always ask people like what's the worst of Drake's albums?
Never say Scorpion or More Life.
They're both in the bottom half.
Damn.
So then it's just like, you know,
I like
it's
More Life,
it's
too.
just a perspective thing of what you like value, but
I've been listening to a lot of things that came out when we were in high school again. Like Nothing Was the Same.
that was great.
Connect. Come Through. I'm just like,
Come through is crazy, bro.
these are
Bro.
hitting so crazy right now because I feel like I don't really
Well.
listen to stuff for real the first time I listen to stuff, which is bad because I make music, but heavily like even with Life of a Don was not
Oh,
banging with
yeah.
it, bro. Now though, I listen to that. No, last year I listened to that at least every single day.
Some albums are like that though. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes they're a bit of a grower. You know what I'm saying? Everybody kind of has
Hey,
a certain.
yo.
What? But then
Like
y'all
that,
are,
like the album go grow on you,
trying
bro.
to, but
Move on, move on,
I
move on.
see what you guys did there, bro.
no. Oh shit. But I had always watched all the shows though when they were out. Like the
Okay.
Game of Thrones, I watched as it was coming out. Breaking
Okay.
Bad, kind of as it was coming out, sort of kind of around the time.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, then that's what I'm saying. Also listening to music from the perspective of that artist, like their age, George. So like a lot of our favorite artists are all 10 years older than us.
Yeah.
So now that we're all
Facts.
listening to their music around this time, it's kind of like I'm in the same frame of mind or just like kind of thought processes that this person was going through from 22 to 25 in the height of the beginning of their fame.
I've lived enough life.
Yeah. So it's like,
understand.
yeah. So now listening to any of their earlier albums from this perspective of you right now, it hits a lot harder. So it's like I be in there listening to it like way tougher now.
I feel like that about the So Far Gone for sure. I forgot how old Drake was when that was like 20. He might have been like 22,
Yeah, he like 22,
23-ish. So like a little younger than us, but I was like, dang, like, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Because their current works, like that's a more mature mindset. That's their 35, 37-year-old mindset. And we trying to relate to that. And it's like, okay, let's try to, if you relate to what they put out when they were where you were, it's more profound.
No facts.
Indeed.
Square root of 69 is 8 something.
Right.
I've been trying to work it out. You be like, wow.
Talking about, I do like the club. You know, when you 21, 22, you in there like, oh, I'm trying to get danced on. That's just the perspective that you have at that age. Oh, no.
Talking about this would have been crazy.
He talking about, wow. He talking about, I get it, bro.
Man,
He talking about, I wasn't in the mic frame.
In a
I be feeling like
booth
that about like
listening to, oh, nah, what's my name? What's that? Say dirty wine. Get the dirty wine in.
Literally.
Not dirty wine, no. Wine and
I missed out. This is supposed to be my time to shine.
Then you get to the Wednesday night interlude on if you're reading this is too late. He talking about being lonely. I think it's Party Next Door singing. And then you in there relating to that. You talking about, man, I'm single. Lonely on a Wednesday night. You in that bitch.
You in there like the good ones do go. If you wait too
If
long.
you wait too long.
I waited.
Man,
You go get
He
it.
said I would have been that sad on the cover
Don't
too.
you go get engaged.
Then you get to 32-year-old Drake. Then redemption's on your mind.
Man.
You think about
What a generational talent.
man. You 32, just like man. They're looking for redemption. I can't give it to them. Face ass.
Views is up next though for sure.
You said, huh?
Views is up next though for sure. I didn't really listen to Views when it came out.
I still don't like views.
That's what Controller, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Well,
I was probably anti-Drake at that point.
Yeah, Controller One Dance. I was like, I wasn't excited for Views, but going back and revisiting it, I appreciate it a lot more.
I
now.
appreciate it now just because it feels very nostalgic. Because like
I
those songs
still-
were
yeah,
everywhere.
dog.
Those songs, like that was a time where you could not escape any of those songs, like
No.
whatsoever. Like,
Hotline Bling.
none of that. Like,
Yeah,
it
and
was-
those are all the songs that you annoyingly like heard.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
it's like 4 of them on there. So it's like if you just skip all of those and just focus on the other songs, you might appreciate it more.
I had a friend say that you cut the filler from Views is probably like one
cut
of his
the
best
filler from views.
Yeah, all of those like
That's
super big songs
insane.
were
That's
filler.
crazy. He said, "Yeah, you're."
Maybe I
good.
need to do that.
Cut the fat.
Yeah,
That's
if I just sing you like the top 7 tracks from there, you'd be like, wow, this is. If he just gave us this part,
Yeah,
I'd be like on some Kanye stuff. Like like
yeah,
you probably
some
would
great
have
songs on there, bro.
bang with it.
And also the beats are better in Scorpion and More Life.
Yeah, and his effort as a
I was not a
rapper
big
is
fan of More Life, though.
very less.
Maybe that's why I like it.
Yeah, so
much.
I'm saying like he has like now one of his best 100 bars is on either of those albums. Because he's not really talking to you on there. He kind of on his more R&B, more elevator music-y. Like, you can just vibe. You can sip some,
It's
at a
it's a
brunch.
playlist.
Alizé.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a playlist.
Yeah, that's
It's a
that's the time
playlist.
that he on.
I hated that.
That's why I wasn't a big fan of More Life. I'm like, why are you saying this, bro?
But going back,
What is that?
You there pump faking on a project, bro? They're talking about it's just a playlist, dog.
That bitch,
Right,
why?
it's an excuse.
there were some excellent songs on
And
that
there's some good,
playlist.
there's some good tracks, but it was some that I was like,
there were some excellent songs on that mug, bro.
And I'm saying that's just a testament to how good he is. Despite all of that, it's still like number 7 or 8.
And I'm not saying as Drake songs. I'm saying as like songs put together. He glued the piece. Give you a masterpiece.
What? Murder on a beat. So it's nice.
Oh my
Sounds
God.
like that. See, that's what I'm saying. Sounds like that were cool. I remember back then, and I was geek, but I was like, but I'm like, man, I don't know.
Ride wave.
I don't know, bro. You should have cooked this one a little longer, big dog.
Yeah, that's funny as hell.
That's what I think of when I think of that song. So girl,
My side girl got a 5S with a screen crack.
Still hit me back right away.
I was like, man, they was going crazy. At Travis and Quavo for that not so good collab, bro.
Yeah, right.
You know,
Y'all remember when ZZ was still like just a snippet, and everybody was so excited about that song. Oh my
yes,
goodness,
bro.
that little rock that Kodak.
And
was
literally when it
doing
came out, people were not like that
Everybody
tapped
was
in
like,
with it.
ah.
They're like
What's ZZ?
the Kodak Black, the like it had the
Travis
steel
Scott.
drum.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yes you do.
I'm sure I do, but
The popular one where Kodak was on the Studio.
Oh,
Dance, like,
man, I wanna see you in it.
Yeah.
No, that's,
Oh, no,
that's
not
the
that
Kodak
one.
song.
Oh, I was about to say, because that's my.
That's a good
Not
track
that
too, but yeah, man.
I'm gonna play a tiny bit of it. DA got that dope.
Oh yeah.
I just want to
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I forgot. I didn't realize it was a Kodak song.
No, it's I think it's Travis.
Oh no, that's
No, it is Kodak.
It's Kodak,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Travis
Travis.
and Offset.
Offset.
Mhm.
I've never intentionally listened to that song.
Nah,
Yeah,
but I
me neither.
definitely played that song like once or twice
When it finally
myself,
dropped,
and
I
I
was
was like, huh.
Nah.
This was better in 6 seconds.
But I was. It's crazy you said that because I was just thinking about that. The Brockhampton joint, the perfect one, the everything that's perfect, and how when that song finally came out on them demos, I was like,
Kept it.
I was like, man, I was like,
This is fire on
I was
mute.
like, this hook was cold, but after that, bro, I was
Unreleased
like,
this fire emoji, fire emoji.
exactly.
That's kind of how I think of SZA's. Is it t-shirt or a shirt?
Ding,
Ding,
I
ding,
don't
ding,
know.
ding.
I haven't come
Ding,
back to
ding,
the
ding,
album in a
ding.
minute.
Bing, bing, bing.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a snippet after one of Good Days.
yeah. That
the
came
video.
out. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. That was.
Yeah,
People
that
was going crazy.
That one came out as a single too, and I was kind of like, you should just kept it short because it was in. I don't know why it was just perfect, absolutely perfect.
Sometimes
It's
it
just
just be
shirt.
that part of it, bro.
Yeah, you just kind of looped it. A little
Exactly.
bit. It was still good, but that at the end of that video, I was like, oh, I'm gonna play this back a couple times. It had my full
You
attention.
talking about? Give me the 30-second version of the track,
Instead of the sped up version.
bro. Literally.
Man, that's also some wild stuff too. But okay, so I guess I'm gonna switch it up. How do I even finagle this one? We've been talking about some crazy stuff up to this point, to be honest.
Unequivocally.
Unequivocally.
Indubitably.
I feel like I be using big words sometimes just because.
Yeah.
Flex vocabulary.
But at the same time, I think I use the same ones like too often. Like
That's
so
why I
somebody
just
might
be
hear
like,
me.
sometimes I just be looking for opportunities.
Somebody might hear me be like,
He forgot.
I might think of one word and be like, let me
Oh.
think of a couple synonyms real quick. I'm gonna use this one today.
right, there we go. But my
Precisely.
actual question
Yeah.
was,
I like the word precise.
yeah, bro. No, I can't even go for that one.
What? You
It's,
done built it
precisely?
up.
it's so not what we're talking about. That's
So?
the problem.
No, go ahead.
This is our show.
Alright.
You have 1/4 creative right.
right. So, okay, you are in a relationship with someone you no, you love.
Okay.
You love them dearly.
I love
Did you
love.
just say?
But
I said I love love.
I thought you were gonna say somebody
I
you
love
hate.
love.
You're in a relationship with somebody you hate.
No. Why would I say that?
ooh-wee. But you love them, you care about them deeply, you want to be with them.
I feel like a butt's coming.
That's the main point.
They're a big butt.
The issue is they have a just burning desire to. I'm trying to think of something outrageous.
What type of outrages?
They just love couponing and they're wasting money couponing.
Or they make homemade candy corn.
Yeah.
Or they like cats too much.
They
got
like that episode of
30 of 'em.
SpongeBob where Sandy had a
They
doing
have
all that
some sort
that
of-
extreme stuff.
All of the above.
There we go.
She's a hoarder.
No,
Extreme
back it
hoarder.
up. Back it up. Not that.
That'll just drive you insane, huh?
That's some things need to
Not
be
that-
unpacked
yeah.
at that point.
Literally.
Bruh. Literally.
But they have some sort of creative love that
Okay.
you just cannot. You don't see the value in it. You're just like, this is
Oh.
stupid. Not stupid.
She
That's,
likes
that's rude.
antiquing
Sure.
Or taxidermy.
Oh my God.
or Sudoku.
So yeah, exactly.
Is it expensive to fund? That's
You
just-
gotta worry about the funds. The
Oh.
point is,
Is it affecting her pockets? Because that residually affect my pockets.
These are questions that need answers.
He's talking about, man, what is she doing with this?
This is some first date conversation
Yeah.
right
I
here.
ain't gonna
I
catch
hear
you.
this. I gotta.
So what
know
are your
more.
passions? Because
Serious.
passions can be expensive.
How much debt do you have?
Wow.
Tell me the exact number and how many. Is this
Come on, what does your portfolio? What
Down
does your
to the
portfolio
cent.
look
The
like, bro?
exact
What are you
number.
investing in, bro?
Traditional or raw? Tell me the answers.
But they have this creative thing that they do. Can you lie to them? to stay with them.
To tell them like they're good.
Yeah, they're expecting you to support.
Baby, you are the best. I love you.
You can do that. Is what I'm asking you. Like, could you do that?
Bro, if she like knitting and she suck at knitting, I'm gonna let her suck. Like, if that makes her happy, I'm gonna be like, man, girl, knit.
He said, "Who am I to take that?
Who
away
am I
from
to
her?"
take that from you? What if you tell me stop shooting basketball? Throw up.
What if she's like, hey, I'm really trying to get my knitting off the ground, even though I know it's atrocious.
Oh, she's really trying to like make something of
Yes.
it. This ain't just a hobby.
Yes, bro.
Oh,
Then I'm gonna
You got to repost this.
I gotta.
You got to show up.
I need your I need your support. Can you post
I'm
my
calling for your
Can you
support.
post my GoFundMe? Can you post my Kickstarter?
You got to be the model, bro.
This is ridiculous. I'm
How is it
definitely-
ridiculous? You love her.
No,
What's up?
no, I'm gonna definitely have to just tell her. I'm gonna like,
She made T-shirts with one sleeve on them, bro.
look,
You gotta wear it, bro.
I see where you're going with this.
I just don't think
So these are the brand. Okay, how much do you want to charge for this?
She saw that
Um,
directly down the middle.
The whole left side.
my chesticle is out, bro.
I'm talking about how much are you charging for this? Okay, what brands do you know that make that much money for that?
300 for this.
This is what their quality looks like. You're going to have to be more similar to this. Don't reinvent the wheel, okay? This is what it's going to take to get there. So I think that you need to up the quality to that. But I believe in you, but like, I'm not going to lie. I'm not wearing this. I'm not wearing this.
Dang.
And if she can't take that, man, like that's the nicest way I could have said it.
Exactly. He talking about you never gonna be able. You never gonna be able to survive in this business.
Now, if I
You can
said
take a
that
little
too-
criticism. I'm only on level 1. I ain't even get to level 10 yet.
I ain't gonna take it there. Cause like I said, you know, she
All
like,
right, man.
you think you can draw? You suck.
Cornisha hit you with the, I'm getting into taxidermy.
Yeah, no. First of all, there's no way.
Definitely not if it's taxidermy, bro. That's ridiculous.
I don't even know what that is, bro. That's
crazy.
Stuffing animals,
Stuffing
like
animal.
dead animals, you know, and they just
To
have
preserve
like,
them.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Keep them around forever.
Yeah, that's insane.
I mean, to ask my opinion, I'm just like,
Oh my.
Like what drew this interest to
Like that,
begin
like
with,
that's
bro?
like that's a moose. that's a deer for real.
Yeah, no, there's no way.
Okay, what if she's a mouse breeder?
A mouse
What?
breeder or mouth breather?
Mouse breeder. Mouse breeder.
Mouth breeder. That's crazy.
What are we gaining from this?
She's selling them to laboratories for payment. You know, because
There's definitely some moral dilemmas in there somewhere. This is
How much you making from the race,
You-
bro?
you out here
10,000,
growing mice.
12,000 a month.
The mice getting mascared up. And
These mice get put through hell. He talking about
How hard
at
she
least,
working,
He's
bro?
about at least she getting paid. He's talking about at least she getting paid for it.
I'm breeding Fenty mice.
This
Bro,
is crazy.
$12,000 a month.
They said these devices, they can't say we not using these for tests.
Wait. You said how much?
12,000. 12,000 a month. She breeding these mice and selling them to laboratories to be like, you know, put into laboratory experiments.
Hey, hold on. There's a lot of money.
But,
That's
but
over.
it's a self-employed business, so like she's
I'm
keeping
making
them
a
in the
ratatouille
garage.
restaurant.
Oh,
I'm making them a little nice dining area to take them little mice
The
out
rat
on dates,
factory?
bro. Like,
Oh no,
y'all,
dates.
I'm
This the
making
problem.
playlists.
This the Promise Neverland for real, bro.
Oh my god.
Them mouse getting it on, bro. 12,000.
Yo, that's insane.
That's something,
They said I get to move. Ben said I get to move to the deluxe suite.
man.
That's
That's some startup money right
That's
there.
deluxe for sure.
We can make something shake with that. We only got to do that for a few years. then we get something off the ground for real.
So that's a software developer salary.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, off some mice.
So
That's not
if she is she a software developer, is you gonna rub her feet and shoulders all day for an 8-hour shift?
what? Where did that come from?
Did she ask me first?
He said,
Hold
"This is
on.
the
I
real
don't know. I
question.
would just
This
think-
one I really want."
Right? Hey, yo.
Oh my god.
Okay, listen, I gotta know.
Yeah, what?
Talking about,
Where did this come from,
I
bro?
don't
You
know,
had an
bro.
argument this week, huh? Talking about, because I was really considering going to take some classes,
Man,
and I told her this is what she better, this is what she better do.
Oh my god.
Absolutely not.
I haven't think about going back to school, but that one got nothing to do with
But
it.
what if
I was
what if
trying
she
to
get
get
her
that
what if she
coded.
get her Google certification, bro? What you think?
Ooh, we.
Man.
I recant my question.
I mean, I guess given that scenario, I guess I'd be cool with
You're
that.
supporting her through.
Robo damn
I'd be like, hey, make me a website or something. Hey, we
You're
going
supporting her with her business,
literally.
just like the rats. You're a software developer.
So wait, breeding
Nah,
rats.
that's a long
software
time, bro.
developer.
You know, I'm saying
nah.
you gotta support her through it.
So bro, we get to the bag either way.
Not every day, all day. That's no.
I ain't only
I
8
can
hours.
offer the world way too much to be
Rubber.
reduced to foot rubber.
Tell me you the garden boy.
I'll do. Yeah, nah, no way.
Fetch me some grapes.
This is but going back to just like the creative kind of stuff. Similar.
Right,
yeah, I definitely just if it was just taxidermy or something,
Nah.
or if it was also something else that was like a creative whatever and they were just bad at it, I'd have to have that conversation or just like not be able to. I mean, like especially depending on how much they're investing into it and like time and energy or whatever. It's just you're like, hey, look, we getting older. You gonna spend 10 years
How you
trying to
gonna
get
say
good
it,
at
bro?
freaking.
How you gonna say it?
Everybody on TikTok making rugs. Everybody can't make rugs, bro.
Yes, bro.
We can't all make rugs. You can't make the rug as good as the people on TikTok. So why are we doing this?
we doing this?
This could be a hobby.
You
Right.
talking about there's
They're
already
skilled.
There's talking about there's already plenty of Rick and Morty rugs.
Man,
He's talking about
literally.
it ain't there's not
Like,
a
it's
place
all I can
for-
make.
Oversaturated
He's
market.
talking about this. I thought this was what
I
they
can
wanted.
do.
I could do it. Only Rick and Morty. I'd be like, no way, dog. Yeah, if it was something like that I didn't think was gonna be too like profitable or like she was gonna spend way too
Dang.
much cheese on,
Profitable.
and not
If
just
that's
in
the
a-
goal,
and not-
though.
Yeah,
Right. Okay.
Like if it's I'm just doing this just to do it for whatever purpose and it's just a hobby or just whatever, you got all my support. But if you're like you about to lose your job, like your
Like I'm
9 to
quitting,
5,
like I'm done.
I'm like,
this is-
hey, hold on. let's
I don't
dial
wanna
it
do it no
down.
more.
Exactly.
You start sweating. You like rent do kind of soon. How many sales you make? They talking about eyes. They talking about the website not even open. They talking about it's got the password on it. You like okay. All right, we gotta have a talk.
Let's rethink.
Let's
you know.
okay.
Let's take a look at your business model.
I know what I said the first time, but listen, the
Chase
way
your dreams.
the time you presented it, like my mind wasn't in.
My mind was in the right
it's clearly
place.
not in the right place.
I can't recall,
You didn't say nothing about the job. You said
he was making it seem like we was gonna make so much money.
What if she come home, bro, and she's so upset? She's like, they made me so bad at work. I just quit.
I showed them that sweater. They laughed at me. I got up out of there. I was like,
What are you doing, bro?
No.
And then she's just like, I'm just gonna be a stay-at-home mom, just like you said, right?
When did I say that? Run me the tape.
Right. I don't recall that part.
Or what if it just doesn't come up? So how long can like she just not do anything for you? Be like,
She gonna walk in
So-
on me the next day updating her LinkedIn page. No way.
self-employed.
No, I'm updating her resume. I know her experience, and I'm milking that boy too. You gotta,
There we go.
we talking about she worked at Circuit City in the year 2007. She was a district manager at the age of 9.
Responsible for everything in the
Also,
store.
also worked at Blockbuster.
Blockbuster. She was the press. She was actually the CEO of Blockbuster.
Blockbuster, man. I promise you.
They talking about honestly. You look it up, bro. They talking about nah, it's not gonna say it. You know.
Right.
Come on, it's-
You know they out of business.
She signed an NDA.
man.
Right.
I'm like, as the CEO.
Don't even ask her about it.
CFO of Toys R Us at the age of 16.
Wow. There we go.
That's crazy.
You know what? You're onto something. She's hired. But yeah, I had to be, oh my God. What are we going to do?
Listen.
Look, I think we can come up with a plan. So this is what we're going to do. You know, the next 30, 60 days, this itinerary we're going to follow here.
She's talking about, okay, but where's my shirts at? Where is that in the itinerary?
I need at least 10 hours for that per
Man,
day.
She's talking about, man.
we can burn those. Actually.
Whoa.
We don't need that, bro. I'm like, this is just impractical, bro. Why is the collar so big?
Oh my God, bro. The collar make or break a shirt.
I'm
bro.
sorry
not gonna
about
lie to you, bro.
Yeah.
If the collar dimensions is not right, please throw it away.
I'm talking about the collar so big. I'm like, your wrist is, it's like it's around your wrist, bro. This is absurd.
This is a tarp.
This is a tarp.
So, this from Route 21?
Presented with this situation in real life.
You have been?
I said no. I hope I'm never presented. with
I
this
hope I
situation.
never have to experience it, bro.
Honestly.
Somebody show you the whole collection. Like, what do you think?
Go back to the drawing board.
This is not for me.
I'd be like, this a rough draft? This the final cut?
These just mock-ups, right?
Right.
That's hilarious.
To my
What is
spent,
the rough
I spent
draft?
everything.
Everything I had, I
Everything
put into
on the
this.
samples.
You know what? I'm actually, to some degree, I am waiting on the moment that someone asks me to do like a music video or something, and the music is like garbage, and I'm just like, what am I gonna do in that moment?
Video gonna be
Like, do I
incredible.
want my name? That's what I'm saying. Like the name or the video might be fire, but like it's a music video. You can't get around that. You know, like if it's just like awful, like if it's hard on your ears, like
They ain't gonna turn it off.
I won't even want to edit it. But
They
I need a
asked, they like,
break.
Ben, we want you to
Dang, that's
post
real.
it. It's muted, bro. It's just the video.
Look at
bruh.
these effects.
you dub another song over it, bro.
Oh,
It's
that's
a,
crazy.
It's a Saba joint on there. They're talking about this. He's not even voicing the lyric. This isn't even a lyric.
It's not even lighted up. Wait a second.
Light it up. Wait a minute. I've heard this song.
It's like an AMV.
I'm like,
Oh man,
AMV with someone else's video be
it's
crazy.
future March Madness.
Right.
Something insane.
They be cooked, bro. There's just a random cut in the Chris Bryant a backflip, bro.
Or no,
in
you.
that flip.
you
So you from
Rick
across
roll
the
'em.
room.
That's what you do.
That'd
Yeah.
be really funny.
And speaking of, soulful, I guess white guys.
Bobby Caldwell died.
R.I.P.
Yes,
Bobby,
rest in
man.
peace.
Man.
That's crazy. I didn't expect to see that this morning.
Doom,
I know.
doom,
Remember everybody was like, I didn't know he was white.
Yeah, no.
I saw a tweet where he said, he's like, thanks you guys, like, you know.
Wow.
I'll find the tweet, bro.
For real.
Yes, bro.
And I'm saying, bro,
Lost a gem.
I've been listening to like
Man.
What You Want to Do for Love. Like it's been in my Apple Music Top 100 for like the last like 4 years. Like,
Oh wow.
yeah. So that really hit home when I seen it.
Yeah, they said,
Wow.
which R&B singer surprised you the most when you realized they were white? It was like John B., Bobby Caldwell, and Tina Marie. And he talking about, he quoted like, I'm still surprised. Thanks for thinking of me. All the best, Bobby. So I was still surprised. He's probably like, bro, how did all these people not know I was white, bro?
He told me, come on, man. Look at my name. Come on.
Bobby. It's Bobby.
It's the voice, man.
Yes, absolutely. And that song, I've only ever experienced it through a radio in a car normally. So I'm vibing, bro. I ain't thinking about none of that.
That's a jam. Exactly, bro. I can't see the race through the through
Right,
the voice,
man.
bro.
good point,
I'm
actually.
just, yeah. Do for love, man. That's what I'm thinking about.
So what is John B then?
I have not listened to John B in a minute, bro.
No, I'm
mean?
saying like what is his race
Race.
ethnicity? It's race ethnicity.
I believe he might be white too.
No way.
Or at least mixed.
Even when I see him, I'd be like, wow, he's super, super, super light skinned.
I'm not gonna lie, I think that too.
He might be Mexican.
Hey. Let me see.
His hair is very straight.
It is very straight.
Yeah, I'm saying I don't
It
know.
said,
know,
It said his
man.
mother is Jewish and his father is of Dutch descent.
Oh wow. Yeah, that sounds.
Yeah, it doesn't sound Latino
crazy.
to me.
Oh.
Not quite, bro.
Wow. Shout out John B.
Shout out John B.
He was a Bobby Caldwell.
He also probably called.
Somebody called.
Sure,
Yes,
gonna
bro.
listen to Cool Relax on the way home. Bet
You said what?
it's one of his albums.
Oh, I thought that was named one of your playlists in your car.
Nah, that's gonna be a good one. That'd be a good one.
Relaxed.
Do y'all name y'all cars? Did we talk about this already?
What?
Did y'all name y'all does your car have a name?
Mm-hmm.
I gave my car 3 nicknames, but none of them ever stuck.
Well, okay, what are they?
Midnight.
You got your Batman stuff, bro.
Then I
Yeah.
went to Spade.
Okay.
And then I went to Obsidian.
I see why
That
none of
car
these
is so
stuck.
confused, bro. Who am I?
Who am I?
Your
But
car got multiple personalities.
personality disorder,
Something
bro.
black.
I was gonna ask y'all, bro. How do
Exactly.
y'all work on y'all decisiveness, man? Because I am an indecisive mug. But yeah, definitely. My car has identity crisis every day. That's why somebody sideswiped her on the side, bro. On Thanksgiving, my car is hurting now. I don't got no rear view mirror or anything on the side that you had just seen.
Dang, bro.
Yeah, bro.
That's rough.
Tried to get some security cameras to like show it because there's like a rescue mission that's behind my house.
Mm-hmm.
They just missed it. They just seen the car right after the hit.
Something like that happened to me though. I was like out with Taylor one time, and the whatchamacallit, like where the tail light is, like the red, like the case in plastic, it was broken. Like when I went out the restaurant and stuff, and I was just like, bro, and it was like they was gone. I had to get it fixed. I had tape on it for a minute. I was like,
Dang.
I was like, how you gonna hit this? And then I was like, where's the camera at, bro? They ain't have nothing for me,
So
bro.
where's the ops, man?
Literally, bro. Literally, where's the
need
police? Where is it,
I've
bro?
never been there when I needed them.
I'm saying I'm going 5 over. They talking about
Got it.
we gonna see that in court, but
Man, they coming up. They coming
Hitting
up.
you with that ticket.
they gonna be like, yeah, fight this ticket if you want to, bro. I'm gonna be there. So
And I know how to fight.
try me if you want to, bro.
They on the overpass. They see you going 5 over. They jump the thing. Oh God,
Bro, literally, bro.
That was a meme back in like 2017.
Car hit
Michigan police, bro.
Car hit a donut in the middle of the
Bro, I swear.
lanes. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? You in danger?
Bro, what's
Man.
what's the craziest place you ever seen a police officer hiding, bro?
There was a it's actually right. Typically, I don't know if it's either on my way here or on my way home from the office. But there's like a lot that used to have a house, but there's not a house there at all anymore. But they still have the driveway, and it's always a cop right on the driveway, and it's like there's a bunch of trees, and so it's almost more like a just like loop kind of thing. Like you can pull up into it and then pull right back out of it. So he's always just like right there. I'm just like, you think you slick? Like, first of all, why are you trying to
Why you
prey on
trying this
people like
hard?
this?
Like,
Like,
Saying,
oh my
bro.
God.
It's your special spot.
They be hiding in the shadows for me, bro. They be in a like when you go on like an underpass of like a
Yeah.
different road.
Definitely that.
But at nighttime, like on the expressway, at nighttime, just sitting right there. Someone do pop, bloop.
Lights
Or-
completely off. You can't see
Bro,
nothing,
what?
bro.
The craziest one I've seen
I'd be
recently.
convinced they see all the way back in there. This ain't a stakeout, bro.
They got the gun out, just. somebody gonna slip.
Oh no.
They said somebody get it. We
That's
get somebody,
crazy.
bro.
The second one is, I mean, the worst one was, I think it was something like squirrel, right? Like a road like that. Literally, well, it was was it a 1-laner or a 2-laner?
Laner.
Yeah,
They were just parked in the turning lane with their lights off. It was like a street, but it was like no establishments over there. But it was just like, kind of like when like you're finna come up to like a fork in the road or something. It'd be like this, and then it opens up, but then it might be just like debris or just like grass, and then it closes again. Yeah, they just parked in the middle of one of those, just sitting there, just like on the street. And I'm just like, bro, you're not even going the right direction. Like, this is fucking insane.
Nah, I got one crazy, bro.
Go
There
ahead.
was one. I was with my cousin. Shout out my cousin Travis, bro. We were in Ann Arbor and we were at this red light, and it's kind of like a 4-way stop, like where we were. If you went to the made a left turn, you could just go right on the freeway. If you went right, you would go down the road. You could keep going straight. Like kind of diagonal to us. So between like where you would be going front, like to the left, there's like a gas station, and this particular light was like faulty as ever, bro. Like it was on red like for like a long time. Like clearly like something was messed up. Like it just stayed on red. And there was a police car literally across the street, like in next to like where the gas station was. I know you know where like the speedway is over by the school. Like there's a little place where people you can park right. It was literally they were waiting there, and I swear, knowing that the light was out, bro. I was like, bro, do not make a. And I wasn't driving. I was like, do not make a left turn here, bro. They're definitely gonna pull us over if we run this red. I was like, we just gonna have to hang out here until this light change. I don't care how long it takes, bro. I was like, bro, they are waiting. I was like, they know, bro. I'm looking at this light like I know
This
you.
is a setup.
He was literally posted, bro. I was
Doing
like,
this on purpose, I swear.
I was like, this is sick, bro. That or like on 8, it's like around like 8 Mile in Woodward. There's like a little dip in this one. I don't know. It's like a little building. There's like a dip where this police officer's always waiting, but you can't see it when you're driving past. And it's one of those like, you know, sometimes people just be waiting, little speed trap where like you're going up a hill and then you go down and you know you're going to like speed up. It's kind of like one of those. Like they're like, yeah, you're going to definitely go up like at least 10 miles per hour, bro. So they be supposed to try and give people tickets there too.
So what's the name of your car?
Oh, Sade.
Wow. What?
No, I
Yeah,
took a
man.
similar route. My car's name is Gladys Knight.
Wow,
That's very interesting.
crazy.
My car also has an identity crisis, but I love it because, you know, I'll be changing how I feel about my car. Originally, it was...
Oh, wait.
Originally, it
you make that
was
face?
LV, as in LV. It stood for Luther Vandross.
I thought you were going to say Louis Vuitton.
Or, you know, that works too. Right now, it's Finn, though, because I think earlier we talked about how fast we be driving. Yeah, if I got to be somewhere, I feel like when I'm driving, the music from Jaws is playing. Donna. And I'm just, I feel like I'm a
I would
shark.
feel if I-
so I'm like a fin, kind of like a shark fin. You when you coming out the water.
Okay, like FIN. I don't know why I was thinking Adventure Time first, bro. FIN.
Yeah.
And then
Hey, you know, whatever floats your boat. But LV, fin, I don't know. I that's kind of the vibes. And you, yeah, bro. I think maybe it needs to be longer. The name. Cause
To really make it stick.
maybe try naming it off or something. Why was it Gladys Knight?
Because it just reminds me of like a knight in shining armor. And I didn't want to just be like knight. And so, and I also
There's
wanted it to be a
some spun on
female. Yeah.
We riding no man.
That's my shawty.
That's hard.
Shawty.
you said that right? No.
Has it always been that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh man, that was my thought at all, man.
Has yours always been? You said Sade.
It's been shot. Yeah, it's been Sade since day
Sade.
one, bro. I was
Sade.
pretty tapped in with the Sade at the time when I got my car, and
Sound like a T-Pain lyric.
no facts.
Sade.
Low key, before I was Wave Master J at the time, my name was Smooth Operator, like the Sade song. So I think that was probably part of it too.
Wow, I didn't realize it was such a.
Entendre.
Yeah, man, it's
Oh yeah, sure.
Entendre.
I was
He
thinking-
know the reference.
I was thinking important to your life. I didn't know that.
No, yeah, man, it was I was pretty tapped in with the Sade at that time for sure.
I think it's the way you say it too that makes me think of the
Sade.
T-Pain. But
It's not Sade, it's Sadie.
And on that note, I want to say, you know, stuck around this long. Thank you for tuning in. This is definitely the wrap-up point of this episode of the Wholesome House. I feel like it was very wholesome, this episode. This is March. I'm signing out. I hope you have a beautiful, awesome, terrific, and spectacular rest of the month, man. You know, March has been
Spendipitous.
a month of clarity for me, and definitely a month of growth indeed as well. And I just hope it's been the same for you. March, signing out. That's it.
Benjamin Lane also signing out. Y'all might know a little bit more about what my day is gonna look like now that I'm leaving, but I don't know what yours looks like. So I second Troy in saying that. I hope it is good. I hope it's terrific. I hope it's productive for sure.
Yeah, Wavy J in the building, man. I'm feeling good. It was a good episode. I for sure had a long day at work for sure. So this felt pretty good, no doubt. You guys all be easy, man. Listen to some good music with some good people, some good vibes around you, man. You know what I'm saying? Please do.
Z-Bree signing out. Yeah, I had a good time on this episode. For St. Patty's that has passed now when you guys listen to this. Hopefully it was fun. Had a really good time. Oh my God. Like, I love green things.
And yes, that was me at the bar. You're right.
Yeah. Them Drake tickets dropped. Don't take all of them. Think about me when you get one. Hey, I'm saying, why not?
Why not? Just said it to me.
He just said it to me, man. You know, I know how to transfer things.
So you don't even listen to Drake for real.
You don't even like
just give it to me.
Or if you got to resell it, I'm interested.
At a fair price.
I'm interested.
You know? But yeah, man. Lent, I think people are still doing Lent. I hope that you're following keeping up with your goals, you know, checking it twice. But yeah, hope you all have a great and productive weekend.
And shout out Beanie Zach.
Beanie Zach.
Jonathan Majors, Diamond Zach.
Yes, sir.
That's Diamond Zach.
Exactly. See y'all.